The Commonwealth Countries League, CCL, is a civil society organization that works for the rights and interests of women in the Commonwealth by providing a platform to exchange knowledge, lobby authorities, networking, and raising funds to educate girls. A luncheon at the residence of the Kenya High Commission attracted people of different nationalities, raising funds for the Commonwealth Countries League Education Fund. CCL Education Funds sponsors poverty-stricken girls with education ability through secondary school, giving them self-worth that enables them to act as ambassadors for female education within their own communities.
What we do in CCL is we sponsor girls for their secondary education throughout the Commonwealth. And yet, it pains us year after year that we cannot do more. We have to turn down a lot of deserving girls in the Commonwealth. This also
Guest speaker at the luncheon was Ladi, formerly sponsored in the 1980s. Ladi gave personal testimony of the great work CCLED is doing. Ladi's moving story left attendees with tears and enabled many to commit into giving to causes that benefit the wider community through girls' education.
Before I left Nigeria and I came to study, I was helping girls to study. I had on my own sponsored over 10 girls through secondary school because I feel that the gift of education is the best gift you can give to any person. I know that a lot of our governments are trying. They are trying to meet the Millennium Goal and make education available for everyone. But before that day dawns, girls all over the world need all of us. Girls within the Commonwealth, outside the Commonwealth, in our immediate community, they need all of us. And you have got no idea how far your contribution.
Well, I don't have any daughters, but I think that education for girls is incredible. I was very, very touched by what the young lady said, who's benefited. I felt very tearful and I felt very, very full of admiration for what the charity is trying to do.
And I would support, the way they have been supporting the girls. I was touched by the testimony of that girl. It's real touches, like when she said the way she was brought up and the way that the CCL have supported her, I was real moved.
And what about you? What do you say about educating girls?
That is a very good cause, and everyone should unite behind it. And we have seen the fruitful of it. We have seen one of the lady here who came here to say how she have benefited from it, and she's a very good witness of what you people are doing up here. So we totally support you, and you're going to contribute more for this occasion.
When you educate girls, you educate one woman, you touch the whole nation. So it's very, very important to educate girls because they'll bring a lot of development, they'll think right, they'll be able to look after their children, they'll be able to look after everybody. And the women, in essence, they are not selfish. They think of the whole family. So if you educate one woman, you have educated a nation.
So, of course, and we are trying to empower the girls. And our former Prime Minister, Benazir Bhutto, did a lot for ladies. She was all out for empowerment of women. She had women, prisons where the ladies were in charge. There's social work going on. There's education of women. And we have a lot of young ministers in our cabinet this year.
It's a very great thing that a concerted effort is being made towards education for girls, and it's great that you have an individual body that is actually looking after this. If you look through the system, a lot of charity goes into Africa, but because of the leadership structure, it doesn't trickle down properly, and so that you need to have a little bit of something outside the scope to help women. And it's very great that women are being looked after because they're the mothers of our kids. They're the mothers of the nation, and the more they train them, the more better the society becomes.
educating girls cannot be underestimated, as many girls are now competing with men in all professions. This benefit should be extended to girls who cannot access education due to lack of finances. Mrs. Cecilia Moshemi, the luncheon host and also the chairperson of the Commonwealth Fair, exclaims her gratitude to the success of the fundraising event.
Yes, I mean, about the education fund, you're spearheading that a lot. How far have you gone?
As you heard before, that it has been ongoing and exercise, and I'll speak on Kenya. At this moment, we are educating about 86 girls, yeah, and all these girls, they are in very different areas in Kenya, and from time to time, they do get in touch with the people here at the headquarters, because you have to keep in touch. So they are doing very well, and not only Kenya, from other countries as well, Commonwealth. And the reports we are receiving, they are excelling wherever they go, because I believe it's because they know they have got this opportunity and privilege from given to the people who are well-wishers. So they do very well. Yes.
Why do you think it's important to go into the villages to help these girls?
Because as you are aware that most people in the urban areas, they have so very many people who reach up to them. But the people in rural areas, people forget them. They tend to forget them, and therefore that's why we thought the best way is to go back to the rural area. And those have, as you heard the lady speaking, that some of them, they are given into marriages very early, and so we want to rescue those girls who no one else would remember maybe. Yeah, because many organizations, they really concentrate people who can come out, but this one we have to reach them. Yes, so we thought that is very important, and to also to uplift the lives of the people in the rural areas. Yeah, because when you educate one girl there, as the lady said, she'll be able to help the siblings. So it goes, it's a cycle. Yeah, so we thought it's better to concentrate on the girls in the rural area.
Charity that pulls at your heartstring is possibly the one for you, and you can never give too little, because a pound is nothing in England, but a pound can feed a whole family for a day in some other community. So don't think about how little you've got, just think about how much of the little you're able to give, because it can go a long way. I mean, it can go further than you think.